Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. At the Detroit Auto Show, the all-new redesigned 2019 Toyota Avalon made its official debut. Longer, lower, wider, with edgier styling, more content, and premium features. It really raises the bar for Toyota's full-size car. Our first full look is coming right up. Sharing an enlarged variation of the Toyota New Global Architecture TNGA platform of the new Camry, a lot of the same upgrades and styling nuances we've seen there have made their way to the all-new Avalon. Longer, lower, and wider, the design becomes more masculine than before, with a chunkier and more muscular silhouette in contrast to the sleeker look of the last generation. The facial features are more aggressive in their expression, more detailed in their chiseled forms. The side profile gains more chiseling and sculpting, but as you move around to the rear, things change substantially. The fastly raked rear C-pillars extend further into the rear deck, gaining an artistic flair in their shape and execution that's almost origami work. To say it's far more complex to the eye than before is an understatement. For 2019, a sporting XSE model will join the Avalon lineup and be available along with the Touring, the XLE, and the Limited trim grades, and the Avalon Hybrid will continue to be available as well. Like the new Camry, each trim grade will have specific styling treatments to give more differentiation across the line than ever. Inside the Avalon, the uptick in premium trappings is more evident. Design and theme is more akin to something you might expect from Lexus in the contrast of materials, sculpting, and form. This is clearly different than before, and elevated to be sure. Most notable is the steep vertically designed center console stack that contrasts the wide sweeping look of last year. Materials are upgraded throughout, from the available genuine Yamaha wood trims to the deeply patterned sculpted door panels. A sense of craftsmanship is felt with all of these details in addition to higher quality switchgear. Seating materials range from ultra suede in the Touring and XSE to Softex simulated leather on the XLE. Limited receives a choice of 3 genuine leather upholstered themes. A new 9-inch touchscreen infotainment system incorporates all the controls for the audio, navigation, HVAC, and system controls, but retains hard switchgear for common used items like volume and tuning, as well as most climate controls, which is a good thing. Apple CarPlay is now available, as is Amazon Alexa, but Android Auto is still missing. Powering the 2019 Toyota Avalon are 2 options, starting with a 3.5-liter V6, well massaged from last year, now with D4S fuel injection and a new 8-speed automatic transmission. Final specs haven't been released, but should meet or exceed the 301 horsepower it makes in the Camry. Also available is the Hybrid, with its 2.5-liter 4-cylinder Atkinson cycle engine and electric motors. The system continues to be used with a nickel metal hydride battery, but it's now located under the rear seat for better packaging than before and allows fold-down rear seats now. Like the V6, final specs haven't yet been announced, but power should be similar to the Camry Hybrid at 208 horsepower, and fuel efficiency should see significant improvements over the current Avalon Hybrid. New with the 2019 Avalon is, of course, the high-featured TNGA chassis, which has improved levels of handling and refinement, as we found in other Toyota models built upon it. Available for the first time in the Avalon will be an adaptive damping suspension that adjusts the firmness of the dampers on the fly as you drive, or as how you set it in the drive modes. No matter how you see it, the bar has indeed been raised on the level of content and features. Pricing hasn't yet been announced for the 2019 Toyota Avalon, which will be built in Georgetown, Kentucky, and go on sale later this year. Final specifications are expected closer to that time. Alright, what I think is that Toyota is obviously very much tired of being called boring. This says we want to be exciting, and so do the last few cars they've introduced. The new Camry, the new Prius, the styling, the content has really been amped up so that these are cars that you might want to buy as opposed to just, no, that's a good idea because they make sense. So they've really been working on that, very much clear. Test drive definitely in order. That'll probably come a little bit later this year. Until then, click right here, see all of our Detroit Auto Show coverage. A lot of big news this year. Also click right there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Either way, I'll always tell you what I think.